Hello and welcome to Splatoon. Oh wait, breaking news. Hey there, I'm TKrazyO, or the Crazy One for short, and welcome to my first actual video of Splatoon. The last Splatoon video I did was of the Testfire. Now, for those who don't know what Splatoon is, watch carefully. You play as an inkling that can turn into a squid to swim around in their own ink, and turn into a kid where you can shoot ink at pretty much everything. For this part of the session, I played in regular matches. Those only consist of turf wars. In that mode, you have to cover the map, the ground or the floor, in your own ink within 3 minutes, going against another team of what is usually 4 people. So they're 4-on-4 battles. Whoever covers more turf in their own ink within those 3 minutes wins. I will commentate while watching every match that I played in this. Now mainly here I'm trying to ink up most of our base area before going out and like inking everything else, and that's where I get splatted. Now you can splat the other team and all that. It kind of helps out when trying to ink up most of the map, because it keeps them from inking up everything else. So I'm just going back up here to cover this part up, because I know my team's probably not going to go back up there unless they get splatted and respawn, so... that's what I usually do, is like I try to at least try to keep our base covered in our ink, because that's really the smart thing to do. It's like, if we have our base, then we can go for everything else. If we don't have our base, then we're pretty much screwed at that point. And that's what I'm mainly doing in this match, because they keep inking up everything, and I just wanna keep it clean. This is how I keep it clean, by just inking everything up with my ink, with our ink. And I really like using this weapon. I think it's like the... I think it's a Splatomatic, or... oh, I forgot what it was called. You saw it at the beginning of the video. I showed it. It has like the burst bombs, and the bomb rush with that. I like using that one, because I can cover so much of the turf with ink if I use it smart. I can also splat some enemies if I use it smart. Right there, I was just telling my team to come on, we're losing. And we were losing pretty badly. You'll see. You will see. And yes, I put up a video where I lose. It's like, I don't care about that, because people lose. Oh yeah, we lost a person, so that's why we did so badly. But yeah, you don't always win. you do lose. And also keep these parts right here up, just so you can see who is playing in these matches. So maybe if you played in these matches and you find this video and you see your name there, like maybe you want to watch it from my perspective. Maybe you just want to see the match again. So we start on the new map, which is on Flounder Heights. I'm just trying to ink up the base because that's something you should do. That's something every player should do before like going out to the enemy base and trying to ink their stuff. I think that might have been my second overall splat so far. And sometimes I only use those bombs when like I'm near the enemy base, because I want to get as much as I can when inking up my area before going to theirs and then using that. Because I could use it at my base. I could use it at my base, but it's like I just choose not to because, I mean, you have to ink up the whole place and all that. Let me stop talking about inking up everything, because that's what you do in this mode. So I'm still at our base because there's so much of their ink. That's why I'm using that. And I got a good splat there, but that slosher, that bucket, man. That bucket. I can't deal with those buckets, man. I usually use the come on thing, the come on call out, because it's like we're losing turf. I was like throwing those bombs up there because I saw somebody up there, and I think they were still up there at that time. I'm just trying to get all that I can before time runs out. And I got splatted there, so there was like no chance after that point. And then they use a ink strike. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna say this right now. My team sucked. I mean, I got the most inked in that match, but I don't know. It was like, I'm just saying my team sucked. No, I guess I can say this now too. It's like if you're still watching the video and you don't like how I play, feel free to leave some constructive criticism. And no, saying you suck or get good scrub isn't constructive criticism. You're just being a jerk. Yeah, even though I just said my team sucked. Well, not really. I mean, we're not really. It's like the problem was like we're not really inking our base, so it's like that's the main problem. I feel in this one that we actually got most of our base by this point right here. So it's just a matter of time and we're pretty much fighting for the minute. And yeah, I do make like a ton of mistakes in these matches, like that one. You probably saw him in like the other two matches. Boom, 2 of them. That'll go on the highlight reel. If there was a highlight reel. I should make one. Okay, let's get back to this. We're not doing too badly right now. I mean, we're keeping them in the middle, so I mean, that's pretty good. And it's like sometimes you have to be careful when you're playing online. It's like sometimes like someone's using a roller like this, and then like their trail's still going, so like on their screen they went up to that point where the green ink stopped. But on my screen I splattered them right there. That's usually why sometimes it's like you see late splats like you saw right there. I shot them up, but they splatted me, and then a few seconds later, they get splatted. I mean, I'm sure everybody that's played online has experienced this. And right there I was trying to see how far I can throw bombs. But it didn't get that far, they only landed on our spot. Alright, so like right after this match, when I was recording, the video just stopped recording. So you couldn't see the results there. I played a match right after that one, but it didn't get recorded. So I ended up joining a different lobby, and this is where this continues right here. The other match was at Flounder Heights. It was actually a good match, and I wish I had recorded it. And sometimes when you're recording, like, I guess it kind of feels like you're under pressure to like do well. It's like you do well like when you're not being recorded or something, but when the spotlight's on you, it's like you just do horrible for some reason. And here we're doing pretty well. We're doing pretty well. I always freaking mess up with those bombs. Just like the way I aim. Also, breaking news, I can't aim, and you saw what happened there. It's like, I wasn't even, like, close to him when I got splattered. I mean, that's the lag for you, but, I mean, it happens. I mean, I'm sure, like, if you've seen my Mario Kart videos, like Mario Kart 8 or whatever, I'm sure you've seen, like, any Mario Kart 8 online videos, you've seen some things, like, someone gets hit with a green shell or a red shell, or they go over a banana, but it doesn't affect them. It's kind of like that. I'm gonna tell you right now, is like, this is like the only weapon set I use. Cause like I actually like how the ink spreads with this one. I can get like a lot covered. And I also like the burst bomb barrage special. I mean, You can get like a lot covered if you use that right. Trying to go after this guy. Ooh. Yeah, and I got splatted. I got my special, but it doesn't matter because it takes away like half of that. And I'm getting some good splats. I usually don't get like those jumping splats. Because like just getting it for the video, awesome. As we can see, this team was better than the last lobbies. Except for that third match. I think like the teams might have switched at that point. Oh! Beck is leet. Beck is leet. Alright, there's someone named Enzo in here. How you doing? Okay, I think this is the last match. Flounder Heights again. Blue. This is green, I think. Green now. Let's get it on! It's like sometimes like I don't really know like where to go when I like try to ink everything. Well, when I try to ink our base before going somewhere else. Because if your team just leaves you there with like nothing inked, it just irritates you because it's like you have to stay there and ink everything. And then like they're all out there probably getting splatted. It's usually it usually sucks like when that happens and you're at the base and then you're seeing them respawn. It's actually funny. That's how I usually use those things. That's how I usually use the Burst Bomb Barrage. And since we have most of the place inked, then just go for their side and try to get at least most of their side done. I like to try to keep an eye on our base. No, because that's how I play. If you don't like how I play, feel free to let me know and criticize. Give me tips, because I could use those, I guess. I could use tips. Oh yeah. I've said like a whole lot of nothing this whole time. For some reason, let's splat it there. Gotta do a squid jump over there. I was like, we pretty much have this one. It's like, we're in their base. They're trying to protect their base from us. Like, they can't get past us at this point. And I just got those burst bombs. I get past those now. Oh yeah, I don't know, just saying, it's like, I've watched these matches, like, twice already? Actually once already, because, sometimes when I record, it's like, the recording gets all, like, messed up, to where, like, I can't use the recording anymore. So I had to make sure that the recording went through, and it's like, okay, before actually doing anything. And, like, actually putting it in the video. And there we have it for the regular battles. I hope you enjoyed the video and these matches, because the next parts will have the ranked battles in them. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I am TKrazyO. Stay fresh. I'm pretty sure someone's probably used that already to end a Splatoon video, but stay fresh. Bye!